Hello, my friends. Good. Oh, I didn't. Did we do a mic check? I don't even remember. Yes. Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. But first, let's do a couple shout outs. Hi, Nicole in 19 degrees, Minnesota. That's cold.
Sounds really warm.
Yeah. Ooh, I am freezing. My toes are freezing. I'm not wearing my slippers. How am I not wearing my slippers? Hi, Russ. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Joe. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Sherry in Nashville. Hi, Terry. Hi, Connie in Michigan. Hi, Lynette. Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to a new year. This is our first crafting corner of the year. Yay. Hi, I love to hula in Irvine. Hi, Carol. Hi, Catherine in Canada. Hi, Bonnie in Michigan. Hi, Janine. Happy New Year to you. Hi, Amy. Hi, Stephanie Z. Hi, Lori. Yeah, so the Buc-ee's thing is still a big conversation at my house, by the way. Lori, thank you. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Doris. Well, let me see. April said she already liked the video today. Well, thank you, my love. We appreciate that. Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and take a second and make sure you give us a thumbs up. Or if you are in a different spot, you can give us a heart. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click that subscribe button. Ken likes to say smash that subscribe button and the little bell notification letting you know that when we go live, they give you like a little notification. Oh, look, Ken put my name on there. Look, where is it? Right there. Look. Oh, so you like know who I am. Oh, I can't even like touch it. That's weird. Oh, there it is. There it is. So it's like a green screen or something. Susan said she already did. Thank you, my love. Let's see. What else? New club. We just released our new club, the Lovable Ladybugs. And let me just tell you guys, we're getting a little low. So if you want to join the Stamp Club or the Die Hard Club, and I know some people are like, oh, right now finances are a little too tight. I totally get it. All you need to do is just join the Stamp Club. It's $13.99 a month, and that includes a stamp set. Then you're at least getting all of the other club benefits, like 15% off and all of those other good things, and the club points and the freebies and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you order. Just get in just to the Stamp Club. And that also locks in your price because eventually it's going to have to go up, right? Sadly, unfortunately, prices go up. They very, very seldom go down, right? But if you're a club member, you're locked in at that price and then you don't have to worry about it. Now, I know a lot of you are like, yeah, Stephanie, there's no way in the world I'd join a Stamp Club because I'm not cutting those out. Well, yeah, we have a Die Hard Club for that. So you get the same stamps as the Stamp Club and the dies that match. So if you want in on this set, we're running really low. Those of you that are on our website, you can even see we sold out of the bundle literally almost immediately. Some of this, I think the solid stamps are sold out. We're getting very, very low because the set has been so popular. So if you want to get in on this club, you need to get in now. Otherwise, yes, you can still sign up later in the month, but you might have to wait for this first shipment because we have to reorder. Ken's already placed a reorder for almost everything, I think. Again, and also the stencils are getting low too, just a heads up. Okay. Hi, Teresa in Virginia. Hello. Nicole says, my 9-year-old daughter, Emmy, is watching too, and she loves the Ladybug set. Hi, Emmy. I am so glad to hear that you are a stamper. Stamping is very fun, isn't it? I know you love it probably just as much as your mom. So welcome. Hi, Nancy. She said she passed 3 or 4 Buc-ee's today traveling through Texas.
3 or 4? How many are there?
There's remember I looked it up. There's
there a lot?
Yeah, there's a lot. But there's one, and I don't remember who lives, Lowling, Texas. Remember I said that's the biggest one. Somebody on our chat lives there next to the biggest Buc-ee's ever, Kenny. I told the boys we got to take them. Hi, Merlin. Hello. Danny says, so cute. Love the new kit. Thank you. And you guys, wait till you see the card kit. Let me just tell you, I can't show you that yet, but that's later this month. The stencil is a wonderful idea, Barbara said. Thank you. I'm glad to see you guys liked it so much. That means it gives me incentive to do it in the future. I will be honest with you guys. It makes me go a little nutty. I'm not that I'm already a little nutty because it's it's like a mind game, right? Trying to figure out, okay, well, this needs to be this color, so it goes over here. This needs to be this color, it goes over here. But you guys are gonna love it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Hi, Jamie. Hello. Oh, it's Jamie that lives near the biggest Buc-ee's ever. Jamie, you need to tell me what the closest airport is. I seriously want to get those kids on a plane and take them to the biggest Buc-ee's. Then I was trying to explain to my mom what Buc-ee's was, and I'll be honest, those of you that know, you know. You can't explain Buc-ee's to people that haven't been there. It just doesn't work. Because you're like, well, it's like this, but it's more like this, but then it's kind of like this. You just can't explain. Ruth Debbie says, I love the tulips, her favorite flower, and the ladybugs are adorable. Thank you, my love. Christy got her flower folded today, the wrapped flowers. I cannot wait for you guys. Oh, I went blurry. I moved too fast. Look, I'm still blurry, Kenny. I know. I cannot wait until a few of you, and I know a few of you are going to do it because you've already talked about it. I want to see a few of you use your Fold It Club and put the tulips inside the wrapped flowers. I cannot wait to see that. So make sure you post that in our gallery and on the Facebook fan page because I want to see that. Carmen said, are your parents feeling better? Yes, they were here on Monday. They came over on Monday. And they are feeling better, not 100%, but they are feeling better. Thank you very much for asking. They're just really tired still. Russ says if you can't get to Buc-ee's, search it on YouTube because there's lots of YouTube videos. That's a good idea. Search it on YouTube because let me tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing. Quilty says, I love that idea. Yeah, it is. Somebody here had it, I think, last time. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's going to be great. I can't wait to see it. Let's see. Well, in other news, we had a new year. It's a new year, 2025. Does it just blow your mind, you guys? Like, blows my mind. And then I'm like, oh yeah, 1980 was what? Like 10 years ago? No, it was like 100 years ago. It was just crazy. Anyway. Oh, Eleanor got her folded today too. Yay. Hi, Linda. Hi. Oh, Wendy got her folded today. I love it. Okay. So Ben's birthday was this week. And I know it's really not fair to any December birthday people, even the beginning of January, to have your birthday so close to Jesus's birthday. It's just not right. But his birthday, they had a big family trip they went on. And this Saturday, we are going to my brother's house for a family party for Ben. And I decided, well, I need to make Ben a card. And this card is going to be a little, I don't know why I keep saying this word nutty, but it's going to be a little nutty because Ben is now 14. And, you know, Auntie's like, no longer cool anymore. I think Ken is still cool in his eyes because Ken shaking his head no. But Ken and he do fantasy football together. They have a team. So Ken has a chance of still being cool. I am no longer cool. I am just this old auntie that gives him money. But that's okay because I know he'll come back to me someday. And let me just tell you, 14, how did that happen, right?
He needs more money.
He needs more money?
When he needs more money.
Oh, when he needs more money. So, and I know eventually Ben's going to watch this. So Ben, you know I love you. Auntie loves you. And I'm going to make you a card. Now, so as I said, it's going to be a little nutty. It's going to be, Yellow Rosa says she's taking a shower and listening and watching my live. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. In the shower. Hi, Linda. She said her tablet's acting up. Oh, goodness. Pamela says her son's birthday is on Christmas. Oh, that's rude. Poor kid. Poor kid. He's 44, but he's still a kid. Let's see. Yvonne says he will come back when he has babies and they fall in love with their great auntie. Thank you, Yvonne. Yes. He'll come back sooner than that when he needs money. I like what Ken said. Okay, so we're going to make him a card. And yes, it's going to include money because, you know, these teenage kids, they don't want gift cards anymore. They just want money, which I don't blame them. When I was their age, I just wanted money too. So, I mean, I'm all for that. But we need to make him a fun card because, hello, who am I? I'm this wacky lady auntie that owns some random stamp company, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a lot of weird things to this one. And I'm hoping you can get something out of it. If you have a teenager in your life, I highly recommend you make one of these because I think I haven't done it yet. And I think it's going to turn out pretty decent. And at the same time, it's going to be kind of funny. So, right? It is what it is. So here we go. Oh, Ellen had to make a sympathy card for a baby today. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's awful. And that reminds me of something, Ellen. What I need you guys to do, because we sadly always need sympathy cards, right? And you've heard me say this before, some of you that are new have probably never heard me say this. When you're having a great day, when you're just, everything is good in your life that day, when you wake up on the right side of the bed, everything is good. That is when I want you to make your sympathy cards, okay? Make a few sympathy cards, because when you need a sympathy card, you don't want to make a sympathy card. You don't want to make any cards probably. So you need to make sympathy cards when you're having a wonderful day, and then you have them ready to go for when you need it, but don't want to make one. Does that make sense? So I highly recommend you make sympathy cards just when you're having a great day, because you don't want to make them when you need them. Just saying. Okay, here we go. Just need more stamps for sympathy inside. Wendy, did you see that one that I have that like has that awesome poem on it? That's like my favorite one. It has like an inside, and it's for the inside, and it has that nice, actually I think it has 2 poems on it. I used it, hang on, I might have it right here. I used it not that long ago. Hang on, let me see. So we have this one, Healing Thoughts to Stamp. That goes good for the inside. This one is Sympathy for You. That one's good. Pocket Hugs to Stamp is pretty cool because it has like a lot of good ones on it. I already said that one. This one's good. Here for You. This one's good. Sympathy to Stamp. But where's the one that I was talking about in my brain, that I have in my brain? Well, there's another one. There's another one that actually is even technically better. So we have quite a few sympathy ones, because unfortunately we need them, right? I don't see it in here, but there is one that has a really, I think it's 2 nice poems on it. Let's see. Okay, let's put that away. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make a birthday card right now. And Quilty says, I make cards that can be sympathy or get well, but I don't put sayings on them until I need them. That is a great idea. Christy says, you were so right about making the sympathy cards. I need to make 4 for friends who lost someone and 1 for a friend who lost a pet. Ooh, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Now, what we're going to do, first things first, we are going to die cut an A2 card. Now, those of you that are new, and if you're new to us in the last like maybe 5-6 months, will you put in the chat new? Because we want to all say hi to you, first of all. And this is something that I love to talk about, but I haven't talked about in a long time. So we have a lot of card dies. And this is under our website under must have, because it is an A2 card base. Because this is why you need it. We start with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, right? Now, technically, you just cut this in half and then take it to a scoring tool and score it in half, right? To make the perfect A2 size card. But when you fold it together, the corners never line up. It's like a conspiracy, right? So then you take it to your trimmer and you just trim off a little hair of it. Then you turn it and then you trim off another little hair. And then you're like, oh, darn it, I got to turn it, undo it on this side and trim it. And now after a couple seconds, you no longer have an A2 card base because you've trimmed it so many times. So that is why you need an A2 card base.
What do you call it when it's less than an A2?
Well, it could be A1. Eventually, it'll be A1.
I hope it doesn't get that small.
Eventually, it'll be A1. So you need an A2 card base. Now, we have a couple on our website. You can go look, search A2 card base. They'll pop up. But yes, it is true. It does use pretty much a whole sheet of cardstock because you're going to put it like right there, but you're going to put it off to the side so you have lots of good scraps. So I'm going to lay this down, and I have like 400 things by my feet. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to lay this down. Of course, I'm going to do it at an angle. I know it's human nature to want to go straight through the machine like this, but that causes a speed bump, right? Ken, if you see new people, tell me, because I asked them to look. It looks like Rita's new.
Okay.
Olga's new.
Some names here.
So what you're going to do is you're going to turn it just like this. That's going to give you a better cut because your roller is right here. And if you do it straight, that blade, that score, and that blade, your roller is going to jump over it. It's not going to cut it. So go a little bit at an angle. That's going to give you a better cut. It's like, I call it a speed bump. You don't want a speed bump. You don't go on a speed bump in a parking lot at 100 miles an hour in a sports car, right? Not that I even have a sports car, but you don't do that, right? You go one tire at a time, then the next tire, and that's going to give you an easy peasy cut right there. Boom. Score lines perfectly in the center. Boom. There we go. Done. Ruth Debbie says she makes card bases on Mondays. I cut a variety of card bases on Mondays, around 20, that starts the inspiration for the next few days. That is an awesome thing, Ruth Debbie. That's something I like to say. How many times, and this is, I'll go into this right now because this is kind of reminded me. How many times have you gone to your craft area, whether it's your own craft room or your dining room where you have all your craft stuff, or wherever it is, right? And you go, I'm gonna make some cards. And you get in there and you're like, what should I do? What should I do? And you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That is when you need to start making card bases. I want you to grab some of your card dies. I have some of my most popular ones right here that I use. Actually, I have 2 hooks, but I grab some card base dies, and I just make a whole bunch of card bases, just kind of like what Ruth Debbie said. And then as my body is warming up, die cutting and using different colors and then the inspiration starts coming. Then the creative juices start flowing because my body's getting used to die cutting again and doing all of those things. Because the last thing you want to do is go on the internet to look for ideas, because the next thing you know, it'll be 4 hours later, right? So turn off the internet, go make some card bases, and then your creative juices are going to start flowing. So there you go. I just made an A2 card base. Corners line up. I don't have to worry about it. It scores it for me also. And then what Gail says, when I get stuck in crafting, I start organizing. Gail, I need you to come over to my house. So now we have our card base. The next thing I'm going to do, excuse me, I keep yawning. The next thing I'm going to do is let's go to 3, baby. Is I'm going to use this one. This is a fairly new one. A lot of you already have it. It is one of our card fronts that we came out with on Black Friday. And it says, happy, happy birthday. And it has all these candles. Well, what I'm going to do is, because remember, it's got to be a little obnoxious. I am going to be using foil. And I'm going to peel off my adhesive sheet. I'm going to peel the back off. Don't touch that. That's the sticky part. And I'm going to lay this down right on my foil. Now, I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. So I'm just going to bring it over to my die cut machine, and I'm going to die cut it. I am going to make a shaker, but with a twist. So here we go. So we're going to run this through, again, a little bit at an angle so we don't go straight through the machine, and we're going to run that through. The cool thing about this die, you guys, is, oh, and I'm so crooked. Ugh. I'm at an angle on my die cut machine, you guys. So when I die cut, it's kind of messed up. Oh, still crooked. There we go. So now what we have, and I'm going to bring this over here so you can see it. This is the magic of this one. Ready? What we have here, and let me pop out. I moved my tweezers. Oh, they're there. Okay, so let me pop this out. And what you're going to have is some letters that stay in there. So this is really cool because there's my H. Boom, right? There is an A. There's stencil letters technically, but look, you can still use this. There's no little pieces for you to die cut. You're actually glue in. You're actually going to use the outside, technically the trash. We're not going to use the die cut letters. We could use that another time, but we're not going to use those today, because what we're going to do is we're going to use this pretty foil, technically trash, right? It's not really, but it's the negative, this is the positive pieces. This is the negative pieces.
We were talking about this on Tuesday. Is that like called the reverse negative or negative? Is
that negative.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the negative. This is the positive.
I couldn't think of what it was, but somebody else told me.
Oh, that was so sweet. Yeah, Ken does live Tuesday videos, so you can watch those. Okay, so there we go. There is my happy birthday. Now, I got out, and then they came also in the kit if you got this die, or you could have bought them separately. Where are they? The card fronts, right? This is to make a shaker. But I'm going to do something a little different to this. And so I need to get out a trimmer. And I'm going to trim ever so slightly a little tiny bit. There's a reason to my madness. Hang tight with me for a second. I'm just going to trim a little bit on the side and a little bit on this side. Just a hair, you guys. Hang on, I'll show you. Oh, that might be too much. Hang on. Just a hair. Just a hair. Look, you guys literally can see that's almost just a hair, right? Because I'm going to do something. Watch this. I am going to die cut. I die cut just a regular card, like a layering piece, right? But I trimmed this one down just a little tiny bit. Let's see if it's going to fit perfect. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to peel the adhesive off. Remember, this is one big sticker, which is, awesome because it's awesome. And this is the red foil. So I'm just going to peel this all off. Peel it
Teresa
off.
says she likes to, she doesn't make cards in advance because she likes to personalize them with favorite colors. And April says she loves the bird bath stamp set.
Oh,
great for thinking of you. Get well and birthday. I know you said hi to Rita. She's from Texas. She just joined the club in December.
Yay! Welcome.
Linda's sad because her Georgia Bulldogs lost today in college football.
I was going to say,
somebody needs to send her a card.
Okay.
Olga's been around for 3 months. She's in
Yay,
Australia.
Olga! Welcome.
In Australia, down under.
Down under. Okay, so there we go. Now what I'm doing is I'm just laying this down on my blue, and I'm going to burnish it down. Now, Gail gave me a brayer thing, which is really cool, but it's upstairs by my computer. And so we're going to just use a block. We're going to gently just kind of press down on it, because what we want to do is make sure that red can touch the blue, right? Okay, there we go. Now, what we're going to do is I have a little tiny bit of blue on the side. I don't think you guys can see it, but I'm going to trim that ever so slightly. There's a reason. Hang on. Now, normally this would fit perfectly in my card front shaker thing, but I'm going to do something a little different. So there we go. Happy, happy birthday. Now, this looks really cool, and part of me just kind of wants to leave it, but then part of me is like, well, you know what? It's got to be special, right? So let's grab out of our...
Katrina says she was using this die set recently. She made 40 shaker cards.
Who did that?
Katrina.
Katrina, you rock, girl. That is awesome. So when in doubt, you're going to get glitter, chunky glitter. You guys, this chunky glitter, we call it diamond glitter, I think. It's freaking amazing. And so we're going to get that die, and we got to, sorry, should have warned you. We are going to die cut happy. We're just going to die cut one. Remember how I told you the other day, you guys, you don't need to die cut the whole enchilada if you don't need it. I'm just going to die cut the one happy because that's all I need. So I'm going to bring it over to my machine. Now, because this is a thick diamond chunky, I call it chunky glitter paper, I'm going to run it through, and then I'm going to run it back through. So I'm just running it right there, and then I'm going to run it back just to make sure it die cut, right? And we're going to bring it over here. Oh, there we go. Check this out. So here we go. We have a Y. Dude, this is going to be, look at that. See? He's just going to go, oh, when he gets it. I love this.
And Jane said she was driving her car while watching this, and so she finally pulled over. So
good
job, Jane.
Good job, Jane. Go, Jane.
We don't recommend watching YouTube while you're driving.
No.
That could be a little dangerous.
Yes. Happy. Check this out, you guys. Okay.
Nice.
And I just okay, so check that out. So happy, right? Got my happy. Look how easy that is. Now, part of me thinks that I could trim this. Hang on. Because remember, I have the negative also. I didn't even think about this ahead of time, but now I'm thinking. Hang on. So let's trim this and trim it a little bit more.
Phyllis looks like she's in Washington, and she just joined the Die Club, yesterday.
Phyllis, welcome, my love. Yay, Phyllis.
Good job. It might have got shipped today. It's very possible.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Okay, check this out. Phyllis, I love you. I'm so excited you're here. See, look at you. You're so smart. You joined the club and you're watching. So you're going to hopefully learn something. Some of you might not learn anything from me, but some of you might. Okay, so look at this. Happy. And then I have my happy birthday. But check this out, you guys. Check this out. What if I did that? Sorry. That is just fan-freaking-tastic. Now, remember, I have a little bit extra on the sides because I trimmed it down. When you have extra on the sides like this, use the blue because don't try to take this. Don't try to take it to your trimmer just to cut that off. It's better if you put your scissors against the edge and then trim. Right against the edge. Now, see? Now we're going to do it again over here against the edge. Use that as a guide, and then we're going to trim. Okay. Now, this is getting exciting. So now we have our happy, happy birthday. We got to figure something out to do with the birthday now. So, more chunky. Should we go more? Oh gosh, that's obnoxious, isn't it? Should we do that one or?
That's a little much.
Is it a little much? Oh, wait, what about one of these? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Sunset doesn't really.
Sunset, I know, sunset doesn't work. That chunky glitter is amazing though. Okay, let's do, oh gosh, let's do this one. That is insanity right there, right? Now we got to get some more adhesive. You know what, baby? I need more adhesive sheets if you can write that down.
Okay.
Because for some reason I'm getting low. Maybe because I use them all the time. Okay, so here we go. We're going to add adhesive to the back. And this one's not going to be all the way because it's a little half sheet. There we go. And I am going to die cut birthday and candles out of this. Oh, that's not my die. So let's do birthday and candles out of this one. So we're just going to die cut that, right? This is exciting. He's just going to go, oh my gosh, Auntie. Oh, and he's just going to go, oh, thank you. That's what he's going to do.
Love it.
I know.
He's going to show it to all his friends on Instagram.
Yeah. I'm going to tell him he has to post it on Instagram. I'm going to tell him.
Sure.
Dude, you better make a TikTok from this card.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. I'm one of those ants. Okay, there we go. So check this out, you guys. So now, this is obnoxious. I love this. We are going to do birthday. Oh, my goodness. You guys, this is so amazing. Sorry, I'm sniffing. I think I'm getting a cold, you guys. It is so cold here in California.
How cold is it?
It's so cold. It's so cold. I went on a walk today for my walk, and I wore 2 jackets.
2 jackets.
Yep. 2 jackets. My heavy, heavy jacket and my furry jacket. Okay. Now, Ken, you got to talk for a second because it's going to take me a second.
Switch over because actually, you guys check.
You guys check this out. Check this out.
I
Go.
have my own camera.
Oh my gosh, that is okay.
Is this awesome or what?
No, it's not awesome.
Yes.
Ken's trying to take over, you guys.
So now you have to see me a little bit
Oh
more
my
often. I don't know
goodness.
that that's necessarily a good thing, but I'll pop in here every once in a while. But we have been improving some things. I didn't factory reset, but I reset my computer the other day. There was this guy on YouTube who said, do this and this and this. And I did some things and things are coming back. So you might hear a few sound effects today.
Oh yeah, he lost all his sound effects, you guys.
So if you like those, awesome. If
not,
you're not a fan of sound effects, then you're just
well.
stuck. But
Yeah.
I will go crazy with them. But that's back. And yeah, so every once in a while I'll jump over here. Maybe like when I announce winners and that kind of
there
stuff.
you go. Yeah, he's
You can be a winner right here on the Stamps of Life.
He's trying to take over my job, you guys.
No. Stephanie is the pro. I'm the amateur.
Eh.
So any card making tips, definitely follow Stephanie and leave me out.
Well, you're getting a lot better.
Well, getting better, but back to Stephanie.
Okay, so here we go. Check this out, you guys. So now we have happy birthday. Since I have these candles, I'm just gonna do. He's 14, right? So I should just do 4. I'm just gonna do 4 to mean like 14. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? No, I'm going to do 4 on this side and then 1 on this side. So then that's like 14. Not really, but okay. So as I'm doing this, I did not think of a question yet for today because I was too busy planning this. Oh, that one didn't look good. Kenny, since you have your own camera now, I think you should have to come up with the question because
you got to warn me ahead of time.
Oh man.
Okay, we're on it. Well, It's a new year, right?
Yes.
And so I know.
New Year's resolution.
Yes. What is your New Year's resolution? Now, if you haven't made one yet, it's only the 2nd, so you can still do it. And maybe you don't want to call it a resolution, but maybe it's just something you want to change about your life and something maybe you want to do a little bit better in 2025, right?
Yes.
You can call it resolution if you want, or it can just be something I want to do different this year.
I think
you can post that.
That angle is not a good angle for you, baby.
No,
you need more of a like further back, I think.
Further back?
Yeah.
But I don't have any space.
I know. Okay. So there. So now what we have is we have 14. Do you see this? No, they can't. Okay. So 1 and then 4. Get it? 1, 4, 14. Now, I just realized we're going to cover that up. I forgot. Okay. So, dummy. Here we go. So what we're going to do now is we are going to get out these little guys. These are the candy treat container things, right? And I'm getting out one of these. This fits a chapstick or like a lip balm, or it fits money. Money. Now, this is a trick, you guys. This is a trick. I always keep my credit card and money because you never know if you're going to need cash in my
cash. What's that?
I know, right? The boys have been, the boys keep asking about money and we're learning about banks and stuff. Oh, I didn't put my credit card back. So that is where I keep my stuff. So if you ever want to rob me, make sure you get my phone because that's going to have a couple dollars in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this. And I'll be honest, I do give him more than $20. I'll be honest. I got to be the cool aunt.
25.
But for today, we're just going to do this. So we're going to drop this in there, right? And you can see the 20. So he's going to get kind of excited. And then there are dies that coordinate with this that I could make like a full-on thing, but this is just going to be a little something. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to make him take a picture with this card so I can post it. And then I'm going to go like this and I'm going to put it right on this card front. So I'm lining it up and putting it right at the bottom. There we go. Okay. Now, in all honesty, to get that money out, he's literally going to have to rip the card open, which is kind of funny. There are dies. I could have done this.
Stephanie, somebody said you just showed your credit card number.
Did I? Sweet. There's no money on it, so you're not going to. Thank you, though. But maybe Ken will edit that out later. I thought I didn't, though. It's not on the front.
As soon as this is done.
Okay.
You'll have to watch the video.
Okay, yeah. But thank you for letting us know.
Thanks.
So one of the dies on here. This is the die I should have done. I didn't, but I'm going to make him tear it open to get it. But this is a die, and you know what? I'm going to show it to you because it's not going to make sense unless I show it to you. Here. So what you would do normally is you would run this die through on the back. Actually, I wonder if, hang on. This adhesive is pretty intense, but let's see. No, it's not going to come off. But on the back, I should have done this first. Watch this. You're going to run this through.
Oops.
I mean, at least if you're going to use my credit card number, you guys buy me something cool, okay? I'm kidding. So here we go. Look at this. Whoops. So this is going to normally be on the back, right? This would be on the back. So all he would have to do, see, it's like closed. All he'd have to do is pull that, and then the money could come out, right? But Stephanie messed up that part, so. But anyway, that's okay. He'll just have to tear it apart. So now I have my $20 in there, right? So now what we're going to do, remember I said we're going to make this into a shaker. So I had to trim this down because of this. It would be too big if I didn't, because it is a tight fit. So what we're going to do is see now it fits. Well, right now, of course, it fits good, but I have to like worry about this a little bit. There we go. See, there we go. And see, it's kind of like pulling on the sides there a little bit, but that's okay. I should have trimmed it a little bit more. Now, I'll be honest, you guys, I do have clear envelopes also that I did kind of try ahead of time, but it doesn't look good at all. Watch this. I want you to see this because it's kind of like important. So if you put it into a clear envelope, it just doesn't look good because the clear envelopes are meant to be bigger than your envelope, than your card. And see, it just doesn't look good. It looks kind of funky dunky. So, because on the sides. So I do really want to use the card front one. And there is a reason for, you know what I'm going to do, you guys. This is probably kind of weird, but I really don't like it to do that. So I'm just going to trim it like this. Right. I'm just going to kind of see that how I just trimmed it just like that, because I really don't want it to buckle like that. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, look how obnoxiously awesome it is. Okay, there we go. So we're going to drop that in there. That might be better. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Look at that. That's way better. Now what we're going to do though is we got to get the obnoxious stuff. So here we go. I've got some sequins, and I know a lot of times people are leery about mixing colors, but you know what? Like, I need red and green. I need some yellow. Do I really need yellow? No, I don't need yellow, but I need some blue, right? And so I'm just going to mix these together. So watch this. I'm going to throw some in, and yes, I'm going to be obnoxious with this because that's the whole idea. He's got to open it, and these are all going to spill. I hope his mom makes him vacuum and not her. Okay, so there we go. And then we're going to grab the blue and add the blue. So yeah, please make sure that you mix and match, because you know, why not, right? It doesn't matter. What are they saying, Kenny?
About
anything.
So let's see. Christy says she loves the card. Great idea.
Thank you.
April's resolution must be she wants to be more organized so I can craft more. Stephanie said that too. Organize my stuff.
Yes.
Kimberly says she wants to visit more towns in California.
Ooh.
Kimberly, do you live in California? Or are you coming from another state?
Yeah, you got to come to a store day. We're going to have another one eventually. Okay, so there we go. There it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal it. This is very important that I seal it really good, or we're going to have a mess on our hands. So I'm sealing it really, really good. There we go. And now check that out, you guys. Whoa! Happy birthday. So to get that money, all these dies are on the website. Yes, my love. All of them are on the website. If you search candy, these things will pop up. So there's different sizes. So there's a circle one. There's a small one. It comes in a pack, actually. It comes in a pack. And then, so like, this is great for like the lip balm or money. They're all good for money, I guess. You could put anything in there. You could put Tic Tacs. I don't know. I don't remember if a gift card fits. No, a gift card doesn't fit. But a lot of other stuff does. And there's ideas on our website. Okay, so check that out, you guys. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have our card base. Remember, we die cut that before. And this is going right on top of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that in a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this, and I'm going to use score tape. But I'm not going to use very much score tape because I don't want him to ruin the card completely. So we're just going to use 2 pieces of score tape. Score tape is very aggressive adhesive. Kenny always thinks it's funny when I call it that, but it is, because like it does not mess around.
It's like it's going to attack you or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Seriously. Okay, so there we go. That's the adhesive. Now think about this and go slow. Make sure you layer it all the way around. There we go. Oh my word, you guys, this is the best. Check this out. So now, happy birthday. We got his money in there. He's got to figure out how to get the money out. That's going to be the best. Now, on the inside, I want to stamp his name on here, but, woo, I got to find a black pen, right? So what I did was I die cut the same front as the blue in here. I die cut this white, so I'm going to glue that in right there, so now I can write. But before I do that, again, remember, I got to go special. So I grabbed a stencil, and this is our tri-dot stencil. It is on the website. I did check ahead of time, so that's good. I was proud of myself. And then what we're going to do is we are going to use our brush, and because this is a bigger section of what am I trying to say? Of stencil, because it's a background stencil. See, this is what we did the other night. If you didn't see that video, I am going to use my magnetic sheet, and this is an older stencil, so it doesn't have a front and a back, so you can just lay it anywhere. Nice thing about it is it is random. And then I have my brush, and I'm going to get some red ink, And I am using a bigger brush because I could use my smaller brush, but because this is a whole background, I'm going to use a bigger brush. It makes it faster, right? So I'm going to ink this up. Also, Tiffany, when Tiffany saw these for the first time, she fell in love because she said her mom suffers from arthritis and it's hard for her to grab something like this or grab something like this. And so this is really cool because all you have to do is this and you can do it. So here we go. We're going to ink this up and I'm going to go around the edges mostly. And even though I have magnets on here, I am still holding this down. I am a big fan of, hey, you might as well, right? Because just in case.
If somebody likes your card so much, Stephanie, that they want to make a version themselves, that's all right with you, right? You don't mind if people copy your ideas?
Please copy it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying to give you inspiration. And if you like it, please, I would be honored if you copied it. Shoot, copy it and sell it at a craft fair. Go for it, my loves. Yeah, that's why we're here. Sharing is caring.
Well, it's just ideas and it gives you a starting point, and then some of the time you can just make it a little special when you want it to be. So
so now I did all this outside. Yeah, but that's kind of how sweet of you to ask. But yeah, please copy it. There we go. Now I'm just going gentle right there. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to check, right? I have all my magnets up there. I'm checking. What? That looks awesome. It's lighter in the center because I'm going to write his name. And then I'm done there. So I'm going to get my magnets off. Clean this with baby wipes, cheap baby wipes in the yellow canister is what I use. We'll move that off to the side. So now I have this. Now, what am I going to do? What is that little spot right there? That's okay. So what we're going to do is I have these stamps. A lot of you already have these because they've been around a while and the boys get into these a lot. But I'm going to stamp his name just because I want to try to make him grimace as much as possible. I'm such a stinker. And so we're just going to get a block and we are going to... Now, this is a fun font. This is called Letters for Letter Tray. There are B's on here. You can do, there's two different B's. There's this B where it's a big bottom, little top. That's not true. Big top, little bottom. But then there's also a B like this that's regular. So you do you. I'm going to do this one. So B, and then we need E, and then we need N. Ben. There we go. And I'm doing them upside down. I mean, you stamp down. And I'm going to line those up the best I can. Sometimes I actually get my tweezers to kind of like line it up.
Jeffrey wants to know if you'll make this fancy of a card for me when it's my birthday. Stephanie, what do you think?
For Ken? Yeah, no. Although maybe I will. But see, the problem is you'll be watching. So how do I do that?
By the time it's my birthday, I'll forget. That's what'll happen. Okay. So it'll be like a brand new card, you know?
Okay.
I'll be, oh, I'm so surprised. I've never seen this card before.
And I'll be honest. I'll be all, yeah. I'll be a baby. Remember you were there when I made it?
I'll be all what?
You'll be all what? Okay, so I'm just already redoing these. A big thing I like to do, you guys, is one letter at a time or make them zigzaggy so you don't have to worry about them being straight, but whatevs. Okay, so really quick, I'm going to stamp on scratch. Perfect. And those are really far apart from each other, so that's okay. No, I don't like that. Hang on. I'm going to go closer. There we go. And you know what? I'm just gonna do old school. I'm gonna do one at a time.
Kimberly said she was trying to come to our store day in December, but she had to go to jury duty.
Oh, that bites.
I had jury duty and I had to call in every day, but they never did make me come in, so I was thankful for that.
Okay, so that's bites. Okay, so here we go. I was gonna grab the B first, but you know what? Always start with the middle letter, and his name is really easy. You're gonna start with the middle letter because boom, middle letter goes in the middle. Then what you're going to do is then you're going to do the other letters and then it's going to be centered because you've already done the middle letter. Dun, dun, dun. You know, sometimes I have good ideas. There we go. There we go. We're going to do our B. Dun, 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 right there. Ben. So now I kind of need a happy birthday, huh? So hang on.
So if you just take the K out and I mean, the B out and
I know,
replace it with the
dude.
K, you'll have a card again. You
I
just have to
know.
get it back from Ben when he's done with it.
No way, man. He's going to tear it apart
I
because it
know.
has his money in it.
That's right. After he gets his money back out of it, he'll give it back to you.
Let's see. Here's an appropriate one.
Margaret says you need to record him opening the card.
Oh, gosh,
that
I
would be
should.
awesome.
I should.
Yes.
And I'm going to be all, dude, you're going to be on video, so you have to be happy. Okay, so here we go. Oh, let's double check this one again. I mean, because I haven't checked it yet. I always stamp on scratch first, you guys. Always, always, because you never know. You just never know, and you don't want to mess it up. Okay. Whoops. Okay, well. So it says, Ben, yay, it's your birthday. Woo, woo. Whoops, where'd it go? Oh, here. And this set, because Kenny always has to ask, is the lots of birthday to stamp. There we go. Now, put the ink lid on. So Kenny, are you picking some winners pretty soon?
Yes, I have two winners tonight.
Also, you guys, please make sure you like and share the video. If you're watching this on replay, please type replay in the comments so we know. It's always nice to know when people are watching at another time.
I always try to encourage everybody too, like when we ask questions or something like that, you can add that in the comment section down below too. Yeah. Even though you didn't get to do it live, it still is fun to do.
Yep.
And we read them all.
And there we go. I am going to add this right here. And last but not least, you guys, I'm going to flip this over. Look how awesome that is. And I already picked a personalized stamp. And there we go. And this one says, watch this. I made this card with my own two hands. You better save it. Okay, there we go. Now, before we get to the winner, so we have 300 people watching, well, more than 300 people watching live. So if more people will like the video, let's go to one. If more people will like the video, then we can do more winners. Do more winners. So we bribe you. The more likes and hearts and subscribes and all that good stuff, the more winners we have. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Kenny, you can announce a winner or two.
Okay, we have two winners. We have two winners tonight. Our first winner is from YouTube. It's Linda Vasquez. She says her resolution is to make and send 4 cards each month and to also get an earlier start on her Christmas card making. Good job.
That's good.
And then our next winner is Barbara Harold. She's on YouTube and she wants to finish her craft room. It sounds like she lost it in a fire a couple years ago. She's kind of been rebuilding that. So,
wow.
There's our two winners. Congratulations, Linda.
Yay.
And Barbara. You did it.
You did it.
You started off the new year as winners.
Yes.
Awesome.
You are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com. And she will probably get that to you next week because I know she is still trying to catch up on some of her emails. She had quite a few in there from taking time off. She'll probably never want to take time off again. Just kidding. She will. But
That's what happens when you
take time off. She is going to need your patience while she gets through all of those emails. Okay. That being said, now you can I'm going to show you my card. So here's the final of the card. Do you notice how I try to clean up while I do that? Because it makes me feel better. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Look at this. Look at all of that glitter. I mean, sequins. So it says, happy, happy birthday. And you can't see the candles anymore, but oh well. We got our money in there. We have our sequins. He's going to have to literally practically tear this apart. I love it. Open it up. Ben, yay, it's your birthday. And on the back, I made this card with my own two hands. You better save it. Ha, ha, ha. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, my friends, now is a time, right here. Now is a time where you get to ask any questions that you would like to ask. Just don't ask me about spreadsheets. I was assigned 3 new spreadsheets today, you guys. I don't know what it is about spreadsheets, but everybody likes spreadsheets. Ruth Debbie says, what hologram paper did you use? Good question, my love. I don't know. I just tore it open. I'm going to have to go through the trash. Kenny will look it up and put it in the comments. Bonnie says, I am really enjoying that birthday diet. Yes. Jeannie says, how is Tiffany? Good. Last time I talked to her, we are trying to get together in the end of this month. So can you see this, the winners' names again, please?
Yes, with 2 winners, both from YouTube. It's Linda Vasquez and Barbara Harold.
Linda and Barbara. So I'm hoping I get to see her the end of January. That is the hope. So she is on her big adventure.
This January?
Yes. The end of this month.
How's she going to get where she is to here?
She's not coming
in a
here.
month. Oh.
I'm going to see her when I go to HSN.
Gotcha. Now I understand.
Let's see. Faylene put a link to the holographic paper. Thank you, dear. Shelly says, how many cards do you make? Not as many as you would think. I don't get to make as many as I would like because I am mostly at my computer designing new dies.
Watching TikTok videos.
I've never watched TikTok in my life. I don't even know how to get to TikTok. But I designed 24 new stencils in the last 3 days. My brain is like fried. But I don't get to make as many cards as I would like to, just because it's not my real job to make cards. So that's like my hobby, and which is nice because then when I'm done upstairs, I get to come down here and just play. So not as many as I'd like. I don't know. I've never really counted, but not as many as I like.
Here's a question for you.
Carmen says you make one a week. Not too bad. Oh, I make more than one a week, but yeah, in our videos. I'm not allowed to see that. Olga, I can't see it.
I know. I'm going to read
it. Okay.
Olga wants to know, am I allowed to show your products in my YouTube tutorials?
Olga, I would be honored if you showed my products in your tutorial videos. I would be honored. Yes, please. Please, please, please. And also send it, when you do that, send a link to Faylene so we can all see it. And you can also make sure you join the official Stamps of Life Facebook fan page. And you can post your videos on there too, as well. Make sure you look for the official fan page on Stamps of Life fan page on Facebook. It's a nice place, nice, happy, safe place to be. It's only nice things. That was my only rule when April started it 100 years ago, is that no matter what, you have to be nice. And so it's a safe place to be. So yes, Olga, we would love to see. We would love to see. Let's see. She says, oh, awesome. Thank you. Nicole says, thank you for great ideas on cards we already have. I love the idea for this card front. Yeah. You know what? I really do try to do that a lot on, Crafting Corners, is use a die that you already have, because then you can go do it right now. Right. Also, make sure you check out Ken's Take Two Tuesdays. What that is it's a take two, meaning it's a product that's older, but it still might be new to you. And he goes through it and shows you how to do it and shows you samples of it. Linda says, oh, I didn't know we could share our YouTube videos on the Facebook pages when we use your product. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for using my products. Yes. Yeah. Post them. We want to see.
You can add a link even.
Yes, add a link. Tammy says, question, is the Kit Cut pad smaller than a cutting pad? It is thinner than a cutting pad. I think it's almost the same size. Oh, it is a little smaller. So here's, oh, you can't see. There's a, well, but I think they call this extended pad now. I don't know, but it is a little smaller. I think it's the standard size from back in the day, but yeah, it's definitely thinner. Somebody, oh, I saw, can you make a card with the scratch off stickers? Yes, Wendy, I need to do that. I just saw them in that container. I mean, in the thing back there. I need to do that. There should be some on the website though. Carmen says, Stamps of Life has a great angel policy. Thank you. Well, Carmen, but you know what? See, yes, we have an awesome angel policy, meaning if you use my products, yes, you may make a card and sell it and make money. But I'm being sneaky, and that's why I tell you ahead of time, is because if you make a card and you sell it on your Facebook page, you have an Etsy, you do a church bazaar, anything, and you make money, guess what? I'm hoping you'll come back and buy more stuff. See, it's like win for me, win for you, and win for the person that bought the card, because there are people in this world that do not make cards. I can't believe it either. I can't believe it either. So
do they just not send cards, or do they?
No, they still send cards, but they don't make cards. And so they want to send a handmade card. So they are happy if they can buy them from you. They'd much rather buy from you than one of the big box stores. I mean, right? And so it's win for me, win for them, win for you, right? So yes, Tammy says that's not sneaky, it's smart business. Yes, and that's why I tell you, like, hey, no, I win if you do it too. So it's all win. We all win. I mean, maybe sneaky is not the right word, but but that being said, there's a lot of companies that do not let you do that. Do not get in trouble. Yes, you can use, I mean, if you use other people's products, please check out their angel policies. Do not get in trouble. We always want to follow all the rules, right? So mine are, as long as you make it, you can sell it, girl. Yes, and boy. Yes, 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 yes. Ruth Debbie says, selling my cards is the only way I can buy all the great items from Stamps of Life. Thank you. Damari says, and you also advertise your product. Yes, because it also advertises our product. That as well. That is true.
Exactly. You become an influencer.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We like that.
Also, Ruth Debbie, did you ever tell us how much you made at your last craft fair? So like Ruth Debbie makes money doing this, you guys. One time she made $900 in one day. Now, yes, she spent time making the cards, but hello, that's the fun part, is making them. So when you make this one, make 3, right? Instead of making 1, make 3, sell the other 2, right? Linda says, I just gave my Cuttlebug and some dies to my step grandkids, hoping to get them into card making. They are 10 and 7. Linda, smart. Kids love this stuff. They love this stuff. The other day, I got to tell you this funny story. The other day, Liam, I picked up the boys from school, and Liam, they're 4.5, and he said, Nana, we used this thing at school today. It was like a die, but it wasn't a die. It had a little button on it, and you push the button, and a balloon, it would cut a balloon, but it only made a balloon. It didn't make anything else, and it didn't need a machine. And I said, Liam, that is a punch. And he's like, no, I didn't punch anyone. I'm like, no, honey, that's what they call them. So we would have called that a balloon punch. And I just think about all the punches I had all those years ago, Kenny, and I should have saved them for my boys, and I don't have them anymore. I gave them all away, but yeah. But the boys love die cuts. I have a backlog of stamps and dies that I'm needing to organize. Any idea when the magnets and pockets will be in stock? Jennifer, probably not till early February. I think you're asking about mine. If you're asking about Tiffany's, you're going to need to wait for mine. I did place an order for Totally Tiffany products, and some items did ship to us. So some of the items on our website that are sold out will be replenished. Some.
So make sure you hit that little button, yes. Notify me, right?
Yes. Deborah Clark says, I gave my granddaughter so many supplies for Christmas and today she was making, thank you, cards. She just turned 7. Yay! Yay! Pamela says, prayers to all of you who asked. I'm so thankful God is with us and takes care of us. Isn't that the truth, my love? Isn't that the truth?
Pamela, Linda, and April, we just want to know that I did write you guys down and we're praying for you. I know you guys are going through some challenging stuff, so hang in there.
Yes. Deborah says, I think you need to create a pre-made logo Stamps of Life stamp that we can stamp on the back of the cards. I am willing to market and brag about you. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should do something like that. Quilty says, is Tiffany still part of the Totally Tiffany company? I don't know. Okay, I take that back. I know the answer to that, but I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you the answer to that. So I will just say Publicly, I don't know. Stephanie, I think that is the truth. Yes. I was told no more pink. Totally
Did you
different
want to
brands.
mention anything about, remember earlier today, you were talking about our card stock, how we have some special colors that you can only get through us.
Oh,
Did you want to mention anything
yeah.
about that
So
too?
you guys, I was looking at my website. Was it this morning or yesterday? Every once in a while, like I get this bee in my bonnet and I go a little whack. And I'm looking at our website. And when you go to our cardstock, which I'm going to have to raise the price on cardstock pretty soon, you guys, please know that our cardstock is like half the price. With your club discount, it's like half the price of other people's cardstock. I do need to raise it pretty soon. I'm warning you now. But on our cardstock, it just shows a picture and then it says Sunset cardstock. How many? What's the pound? Is it smooth texture? Is it solid core? You have to click on it to find that information out. And I decided, I think it was yesterday, that is dumb. So we are in the process of fixing that. So now it will say Sunset cardstock, 24 pack, 80 pound, custom color, because the colors we are coming out with now, my friends, are all custom colors, meaning no one else will have them. So all of the other colors, there's only one other company that I know of that does custom colors. There's only one other company, and they're 1,000% bigger than us. But the custom colors that we have, we're going to start like letting you know. Ruth Debbie said the last craft fair that she made was a little under $500, but she met the owner of a large dental office from the fair that just hired me to make over 500 cards a year for new patients, birthdays, and other holidays. Dude, that is genius. I never thought about stuff like that. So like doctors, yeah, they want to send you a card for your birthday, but they don't have no time to make some cards. If you know any doctors or dentists or real estate agents or who knows what, you could sell them cards. Dude, now my brain is spinning, Ruth Debbie. You're freaking me out a little. That is really cool.
We're going to make the kids make cards and sell them, right? Is
Yes.
that right? Yeah.
Yes.
There's a couple questions there you see from Ponce and Preeti.
Is it possible to make additional layering dies or different shape dies for the explosion box? Ponce, all of our square shapes would work on that. So we have a lot of labels that would work perfectly. The circles would also work. We probably won't be specifically doing layering dies for that one, but anytime you see any of our layering dies that are like in a square shape, they'll be perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. The magnet board you use to hold your stencils, is that on the site? Yes, Presty, it is on the site. I don't know what to search for. Search magnet. Can you search magnet for me?
Try magnet, yeah.
Search magnet. It comes with, well, this is the best part. This is the best part because it shows you like A2 is this size, A1 is this size, A7 is this size. So if you have something, if you want to make something, like let's say you're like, oh, I want to use this stamp. Well, what size card could I use? Well, I could use I could use all of them. So I did that on purpose because sometimes I'm like, oh, what size do I want to make? And so you have the sizes here. What did they look up magnet? If you search magnet, it'll pop up.
Comes up as the Magnetic Creative Canvas. Magnetic
Creative Canvas. Oh, and then on this side, I don't like this side. I don't use this side. You can use this side, but it's too busy. That's why I love this side. I use this side all the time. I lost my comments, babe. Cheryl says she would love a logo stamp too. Okay, we can do that. Kenny's writing it down. Logo stamp. And maybe just, yeah, I'll have it say a couple things. Let's see. Somebody said they bought the Fold It for vets. I didn't see all that. Or stamp on simple, small sandwich brown or white bags to give the dentist staff to give their good. Okay, I'm trying to read this as fast as I can. Mandy says, thank you, Stephanie, for the items to your cart. I saved money. I put an item I thought I didn't have, but I did. Yes. Yeah. So our website will, if you try to buy this and you already have it and you forgot, my website's going to tell you, you already have that. Do you really want another one? I don't think any other craft company in the world would do that. Because I don't, you know why I do that? Because I one time bought the same pair of earrings from Brighton 3 times. That's not good. But I wish Brighton would have told me, Stephanie, you already have these earrings. They didn't.
Did you re-gift them at least?
No.
Darn.
Because I lost one and then but actually I did. So one time I was wearing them when I used to work at Sizzix, I was wearing them and one of the girls upstairs said, oh, Stephanie, I have those earrings, but I lost one. I'm so bummed. I went, I have extras. And so I brought her one so she could wear hers again. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I wonder how she's doing. I thought your cardstock sometimes weight was different. Carmen, on the new ones, no. On the new ones, it's all going to be 80 pounds smooth, solid core. On the other one, on the older ones, yes. Like for example, Bubblegum's 100. I think it's 100. There's different on some of the older ones, but on all the new ones, yes, 80. Ruth Debbie says, Ken, prayers, please, getting my test results tomorrow for blood test. Yes, Kenny already wrote down. He's shaking his head. Yes, he already wrote down, my love. Let's see. I meant to say, thank you. I bought the folded paw for cards to make for a vet groomer and small business that she buys dog food at. Deborah, smart. Smarty pants. Now you got to tell that vet that you'll make cards for them for their clients' birthdays. Dude, if I had a vet when I had Cookie, if I had a vet that sent me a birthday card when my dog was having a birthday, I would be a client for life. I would. Serenity says a Stamps of Life logo stamp and Stephanie Sains would be great. I love it.
Do you know all the colors that are custom? Did you mention them all? I was distracted.
Well, like sunset, sunflower.
The flamingo is?
I don't wish you wouldn't say that because I cannot. I don't have a list in front of me.
Okay.
And I don't want to misspeak.
Lie.
I don't want to accidentally misspeak. So I've started to add information on the fronts and it's going to be a long haul. Pretty. Oh, thank you, love. So you know why? Because I need to get my eyes redone. It's pronounced pretty, easy peasy. I know it's weird. No, thank you, love. You know what? I think pretty. It looks like pretty. That's why I thought the second E was an S because I got to get my eyes done again. I got to get done again. But pretty, thank you for telling me. Thank you. Sorry, hun. I just got an email from my vet today. Sandy said because today is her dog's birthday. See, now if you would have gotten a card in the mail, wouldn't you have just gone, you are the best vet in the world?
Instead of the bill, yes.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I need to go eat my dinner. I'm hungry. They were pretty earrings, Marianne. I don't even remember which pair it was, but I probably lost them. I'm horrible at losing earrings. Horrible. And I only wear this kind that have the little hookies on them because I always lose the backs. I can never have the kind that you lose the backs because I can't. I'm not that.
If you missed out on the bundle this month, it did sell out. Some of the single items are still available, and the ones that are sold out, we'll be reordering those in the single versions. Just make sure you click that little notify me button. So when they do come back in stock, you'll get a notification and you can go grab those.
Yes.
If you missed them.
2340 CJ says, what kind of cards weight is good for card bases? I use 80 and up. I use all of our colors. I don't really, like I know some people will say, oh, you have to use this weight. What? No, you don't. You can use any weight. 80 and up is good. 80 and up. Like all of, like, let me see. I'm trying to find some that's extra. But yeah, any weight you can use. Any weight. 80 and up is good. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's going fast. Thank you for sharing the awesome card. Have a good night, all. Jenko says, you're welcome, my love. Okay, I think I got all the questions. But my friends, have a great night. Stephanie's going to go heat up some leftovers for dinner. But hi, Gloria in Wisconsin. I will see you Monday for another episode of No Makeup Monday, where we get together on Monday mornings and we just chit chat about anything and everything. So if you are looking for something to do, come do that on Monday mornings with us. Make sure you click subscribe. Hi, Sheila. Make sure you click subscribe on our YouTube channel so you get notifications when we do go live. Ken goes lives on Tuesday mornings for Take Two Tuesday. And then, of course, we do our lives on Thursday. We also do recorded videos, you guys. And Ken was crying this morning because my club video, no one has watched. Like only 200 or 300 people have watched.
Sad.
And he's very sad. He's like, something is wrong.
Something is wrong.
So please go to our YouTube channel and watch my club video because he's very sad. Because he edits them. He makes, like, if I mess up, he'll fix it.
I think YouTube is blocking you guys from seeing them. So have you been getting notifications from YouTube when we post a new video? Or do they show up in your stream somewhere? If you skip them, that's okay. But we were just wondering if they're getting to you or not.
Ken thinks there's a conspiracy against us.
A conspiracy? Well, I don't know. But
okay.
YouTube just hates us.
Okay, my friends, have a great weekend. We're going to Knott's Berry Farm tomorrow. If anybody wants to go, we're taking the boys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. I will see you Monday for another episode of No Makeup Monday, and have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.